awangale Ssaabasajja Kabaka wa Buganda alimukwatako okumuliisa effumu musinze bene abasajja bo gye tuli ku gulawundi tugenda kulwanirira obulamu twabuwaayo dda eri Ssaabasajja Kabaka neddira musumisi mukoddomi wa Kabaka.
Your Worship, the submit in that respect, in considering whether or not unabused persons is eligible to release on bail, the place of residence or his place of abode plays an important role because it speaks to the credibility of the accused person or the applicant and the possibility of rearresting him in case he absconds. And when we talk about a place of abode, we are meaning a fixed place of abode. A fixed place of abode. Which is not here in the instant case. And Your Worship, allow me submit that a situation where an accused person disrespect exhibits no credibility, then who are we to assume his worth? Secondly, failure to have a fixed place of abode makes him a flight risk. Makes him a flight risk. That the chances of him absconding bail in case he's released are so high and in that respect, court cannot assume the risk. Your Worship, I'll refer you to the case of Honorable Francis versus Uganda. Honorable Francis versus Uganda. High Court Business Application number 222 of 2021. I'll furnish this court with the ruling on that. I just want to quote something from that case. That bail is founded on a trust system. Bail is founded on a trust system. And if any or the whole of this trust is put into question, the court cannot assume the risk of releasing the applicant on bail. And this is exactly what happened in this matter. We pray that this court does not take the risk or assume the risk of releasing him on bail, since the trust in him is in question. Prosecution would have had nothing to say had the applicant proven that he has a fixed place of abode. Your Worship, I wish to submit that in respect to Sembatia Moses, Sembatia Moses, Ibrahim. It was, yes. Your Worship, it was, upon verification, it was found out that Sebatia Ibrahim is no longer a resident. Is no longer a resident of the area, which appears in his introduction letter.
Yeah.
Yes, Your Worship. I'm coming, Your Worship. In the verification, Your Worship, in our affidavit,
What's paragraph 10?
no. I want to refer you first of all to paragraph 8. Paragraph 8, where we attached his introduction letter, which is in dispute, as an extra F. As an extra F.
Yes.
Then I want to refer you to paragraph 10 of the affidavit, in which the chairperson LC1 was categorically clear that the said shooter is no longer a resident of that place.
That's the same of Mazana zone.
Yes. And that letter is marked as an extra G. Refer to paragraph 10 of the affidavit. An extra G.
Let us look alike. Never look at this one. The record. Yes, they look alike. Okay.
Yes. I'll come back to him as well. As the sermon for God. Then, in respect to numbers of prayer, Your Worship, we attached the letter introducing her as an extra E as per paragraph 8 of the affidavit. And upon verification, numbers of Brenda is a tenant in one of the in that area, and she does not have a fixed place of abode. She's a resident, but she doesn't have a place of abode.
Can shift in time?
Yes?
Which can shift in time?
Yes. And Your Worship will refer you to paragraph 10. Paragraph 10, yes. No, 9 of the affidavit. Your Worship, allow me to submit about those two shootings jointly. For a shooting to be substantial or to be considered substantial, there are several considerations that court must look at. One of them, as I said earlier on, is having a fixed place of abode. Which does not exist in our instant case. The current residence of Sebatia is not known. Gambozo is a tenant who is temporal that can shift anytime. And the applicant, much as is not a surety, cannot be placed anywhere. Now, the implication in respect to Ibrahim, the applicant, the surety, is that he likes God, that he has a experience of God. And those are all justifications. The second thing, Your Worship, that God looks at is whether the surety is capable of meeting the bond terms in case the applicant absconds. Yes. Of making good or paying the bond terms, executing the bond in terms of real payment in case the applicant or the accused person absconds. That one is demonstrated through the sureties themselves showing court that they have sounding businesses, which was never the case. You are simply talking about a businessman, business lady in places they couldn't even locate no one can locate the businesses they were talking about. That is one good point. Two, they have to show that by producing bank statements, which court can look at and stimulate it and say this person is worth the interest in the accused person or the applicant. None of them did that. It is also important to note, Your Worship, that another way of demonstrating that is by furnishing titles. By furnishing titles, land titles in this respect, to show that the surety can, in case of the applicant absconds bail, can sell that land. First of all, show that he has a fixed place of birth or abroad. Secondly, that he can sell that piece of land and reimburse. This was never done. None of the sureties presented is able to do so. Then the other way, Your Worship, is demonstrating as a surety that they know the applicant and where they live. In which case they are able to control the accused person in case he absconds bail. I want to just refer you. Ibrahim, one of the sureties, simply said he's a friend, the applicant. I don't know whether he's a temporary friend or a permanent friend, but simply said he was a friend to the applicant and did not mention to his court that he knows where he stays. Your Worship, that explains why. Even his residence is not up to date. Your Worship, I'm assuming that this service person is released on bail. Would he go to another hotel? And in case he goes to another hotel, will the surety be in position to control him practically? None of the sureties has a passport. They don't even have a passport. The best they can do is to use porous borders in case the accused person absconds. And we have we have an experience of Kakweza who was charged with the cyber harassment, who ran away. These are things we are talking about, and the reality.
What we can do there?
We are talking about the surety, not the abuse person. Your Worship, I would like to refer you to the case of Mogera John versus Uganda. Mogera John versus Uganda. This is miscellaneous application number 0021 of 2023. 0021 of 2023. International Crimes Division of the High Court. This was by Justice Lady Justice Alice Command. Your Worship, while the judge was denying bail to the applicant, she referred, or she relied on the ruling of business application number 002 of 2022. 002 of 2022 by Honorable Lady Justice Elizabeth Jane Alivisa. Who, on page 11 of that ruling, emphasized the importance of credible sources of income for a surety. And in that case, because the surety is failed to demonstrate that was a reason for denying of the application. Your Worship, I have a copy of the ruling of 0021 of 2023 and my submissions are based on page 13 of the same. A copy of the same is here, Your Worship. Then also for defense. And Your Worship, just to emphasize that it is worse, especially when the matter is of public interest. This is a matter of public interest. The treatment given to matters of public interest is different from other matters. And where a court finds that a matter is of public interest, then, Your Worship, justice